Hey, it's Nick from 92.7, 96.9 WRRV, the Hudson Valley's alternative. We're at Mountain Jam 2018, and we got a great guest, Alice Merton. Thanks for hanging with us.
Thank you.
Listen, now when you sign up for something called Mountain Jam, you have to assume there's a mountain involved.
Definitely, yeah.
And if you stepped outside, have you seen it? You shouldn't be, you're from Germany, right?
Yes.
You've been in Germany?
Yeah.
Mountains there, right?
Lots of mountains there. You got the German Alps, you're surrounded by the Austrian Alps, the Swiss Alps.
Skier?
So I used to ski a lot when I lived in Canada, but then for some odd reason I stopped.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
I'll start soon though, at some point.
All right. There's still time. There's plenty of time.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can probably get lessons now, discounted price.
With no snow.
All right. I got to talk to you about No Roots.
Okay.
The song is huge.
Thank you.
What is it like to walk in a room, right? Say there's 100 people in there, and you're like, 99, or maybe all of you have heard this song. That's got to be a good feeling.
It is a nice feeling to know that people listen to my music. And it's a very unexpected one because I still go into a room and I never go in there and I'm like, okay, I bet all these people know my song. It's always a surprise to me if anyone just comes up to me and says, "Is this your song?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And it's really sweet. Yeah. It's really, really sweet.
You don't go into there thinking that, but in your head you're like, yeah. Because you were a music student, right? So you studied.
I studied. I studied music. Yeah.
So you went to college. You actually went to college for it, right? So
yep.
When you are making a song like that, at what point during the writing process, or when you're mixing it down, I don't know what I'm talking about. But when you're making that, do you go, "This is it. This is a hit"? Is everyone just kind of like, and you know it? You know you've hooked them. Does something like that happen?
I mean, not in our session. So when we finished the song, neither me or my producer were like, "Oh, it's a hit," or "This is going to be a great song." We're just like, "Oh, I like this. This is cool."
This is us.
It was literally us because it was one of the first sessions I had done with him, and I didn't really know much about him, but after that session, I knew that I wanted to do more with him. I wanted to just sit with him in the studio, and we were kind of the two kind of people that could do that. Like there are some people where you need a break after like maybe 5 hours, and you're like, I need some space or whatever. But with him, it's just like I can be there for weeks and weeks, and we just try out new ideas, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm just very thankful that I get to work with him.
Yeah. Now on the No Roots EP, you got Lash Out.
Yes.
Now, how fun? I saw the music video. How fun is it to just smash things?
So much fun.
Right? So at work, I keep saying we have to get a rage room. Are you familiar with what a
yes,
rage room is?
I can imagine what a rage room would be, and I think that's a great idea.
Relieve some stress.
Yes.
Get in there.
Yeah.
And of course, one of my favorites, Hit the Ground Running. Now, is that just an Alice Merton song? Is that just all you? Is that how you approach just anything in life? Or you just go for it, hit the ground running, let's go?
Well, it was kind of like a message to myself. I feel like a lot of my songs are kind of like notes to myself, being like, this is how you should do things. Like with Hit the Ground Running, it was because I was getting a lot of rejections from labels when I wanted to get signed. And so what I did in the end was I started my own label. I called it Paper Plane Records. And I could release the music how I wanted to release it, rather than someone else being like, yeah, you have to change this, you have to change this, because they were giving me a list of things that they didn't like, and we were always waiting for their answers. And so that's why I came up with the idea of just kind of like taking that saying and just turning it into music and being like, you know what, don't wait for opportunities to happen. Take chances into your own hands and just really go for it. If you want something, just don't wait.
That's very inspiring, especially for future musicians. And we actually have a charity that we're involved with called Music Matters.
Oh, wow.
And what this does is it's encouraging people to donate used instruments so we can give them to kids who couldn't afford them otherwise.
That's amazing.
Just how important, at what age did you discover maybe your first instrument, or what was it? Do you have any kind of memories about that?
I mean, I would say the piano. I think when I was 5, I started playing the piano. But before,
family just have one, or did you just?
My dad played a lot of the piano,
okay.
so he introduced it to me. And he was always like a hobby musician. So I learned the piano, and then I started singing when I was 9. And there was a few other instruments in between, like I learned the clarinet. I learned, everyone has to learn the recorder.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Hot cross buns. We can all play that.
I still have it in my mind where the whole class is like playing do do do.
Are you gonna bring it on stage tonight?
That is the surprise instrument that's coming on stage tonight. The recorder.
One more question. It is Father's Day weekend.
Is it really?
You forgot?
I did. Is it today?
It's tomorrow.
Oh my
It's
God. Okay, I still have
tomorrow.
time.
Okay, so.
Oh, don't tell my dad.
I need. This is a good reminder for you. You
Oh,
still got time.
Very good reminder.
The card might not get there in time.
No.
However, I need a woman's opinion on this.
Okay.
What's the deal with Dad Bod?
Dad what?
Dad Bod. Are you familiar
What's
with what
Dad Bod?
You don't know what Dad Bod is?
No, what is that?
Dad Bod is this phenomenon. I don't know. Okay, it's just
Dad
it's
bod.
the body of an old dad. And women are going crazy over this.
What?
They're supposed to have strong arms because they can like carry kids, but they have a fat gut. I don't get it.
This is so strange.
You've never
Where
heard of Dad
no
bod?
dad bod?
We're gonna Urban
So
Dictionary
women
this.
are going crazy over
They want
actual
dad bod
dads.
They want Dad Bod over abs. Not even just actual dads. They just like the body type
I
of
see,
a,
like
kind of a
with
frumpy,
really hairy and kind of just like
Yeah,
a little
just
bit of a.
They don't care. The premise is they don't care because they've already found a wife, and so they just let
Oh,
themselves
I
go.
get that. Yeah,
Is
no,
it-
I get
Is it
that.
the confidence you think? Like
Is
this is
the
it. Deal with it. I've given up.
I guess it is the confidence. It must be that because I can't think of what else it would be. I mean, abs are nice too, I guess, but I don't know. I'm not really someone who looks at like. I mean, this is gonna sound so cliche, but I like what's in your head, and if I can have a good conversation with someone rather than what their body looks like. Like
Yeah.
for me, that comes second. So.
Very diplomatic answer. Nicely done. Thank you. All right, Alice Merton, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. She's going to
Lovely
take the
meeting
stage
you.
shortly. It's Mountain Jam 2018. Thank you.
Thank you so much.